Segue to our students. Jordan, can you kind of talk about, I'll go to you first, Jordan, then Aaliyah. Jordan, can you kind of talk about why you chose Howard University to go to college, why you chose an HBCU?
Absolutely. So the first thing that piqued my interest about HBCUs was that I actually have family that attended HBCUs. My father and one of my aunts actually graduated from HBCUs, and just learning from it and hearing about their experiences in college made me dive a little bit deeper into like possibly going to an HBCU. Specifically Howard, I wanted to be a part of the culture, and doing my research, I felt like I really wanted to be somewhere where I could feel comfortable being myself and not have to worry about like fitting in or any other like outside distractions, or not distractions, but just somewhere I could be myself. And for me, an HBCU and specifically Howard was that place. So,
wow. Thank you, Jordan, for that. I know HBCUs are a great experience for students. I know we have homecoming season coming up, so but thank you for that perspective. Aaliyah, I know that you've been doing a lot of great things down there, just from what you've shared at FAMU. Can you kind of talk about why you chose FAMU as your school?
Yeah, of course. So I guess for me, it was different because I'm a first generation student. So my dad was in the military. My mom's an immigrant. She's from Germany. So I was the first one to go to college out of my family. And it's crazy. My dream school growing up was UF. I was raised as a Gator fan. That's where I wanted to go. But once I got to high school and actually started doing my research and was looking at tuition, and I was like, yeah, I personally just didn't want to put that tuition on my parents. So I was introduced to FAMU at a young age. My youth group at my church took us to a homecoming one day, one of those years, and I was just so like, it felt like home to me. So that was the other thing. I was looking at these different schools, and I ended up only applying to FAMU. But I have to say, just like Jordan said, it was really the culture. I'm a first generation student, so what drew me to FAMU was just like the pride that we have as Rattlers and how much love that we have for each other just because we all go to the same place. And it's really a beautiful thing. And I always tell students, I can sit here and talk to you about it as long as I can, but you have to come and experience it yourself for you to truly understand what we're talking about. So I just have to agree with Jordan and say the culture. But also, when you're doing your research, you want to look into the programs. J School of Journalism and Graphic Communications at FAMU is a very notable school, and that was just a plus for me because I wasn't even looking at that. I was just looking at finding a home away from home, and FAMU was that for me.
Yeah. Jordan, man, you at Howard, and Aaliyah, you at FAMU. I visited FAMU before. I've seen that beautiful campus. Never been to Howard. Hopefully, I can come one day, but Jordan, can you talk about how attending Howard has impacted your life as not only as a person, but just overall as a student?
No, for sure. Well, for one, Howard has allowed me to visualize and create a clear plan for like success in the future. I'm learning more about the world than I ever have before. I'm developing professional skills, and I'm also developing hard skills that I can use later on in my career. Also, there's so many different types of people here at Howard. You get exposed to so many different cultures, and coming in contact with all those cultures it can help you develop like a different perspective on the world and just open your mind to new ideas and possibilities. So I feel like your personal development at an HBCU really excels, but also your hard skills and ability to transfer your knowledge over into a career and just becoming a working member of society and figuring out your path. So.
Wow, that's amazing, Jordan. Thank you for that. Aaliyah, how has FAMU impacted you as a person?
Man, I'm so thankful for my HBCU, and it's kind of hard to even put into words. I have to agree with Jordan again as far as just going back to the culture. It's so many different people from different backgrounds, ethnicities. It's just, you're in an environment where you have no choice but to interact with people from all walks of life all over the world. And that's probably been the most, I feel like that's the most important thing for me, what I've taken away from FAMU. And also, like I said, it's a family. So not only are you dealing with people from different backgrounds and all walks of life, but you're also dealing with people from different ages. I mean, we had a 16-year-old student come to FAMU. He had like $2 million plus in scholarship money. I mean, you have people, like I said, 16 all the way up until people that are grown coming back to school in their 40s that have kids and families. So you're interacting with all these different type of people, and like Jordan said, it's transferable. You got to learn how to apply that to your life after FAMU. And for me, I'm a graduate of FAMU, so I mean, I think about how grateful I am to have attended my HBCU because of how it set me up for success now, and how I'm able to move throughout the professional world and network with people and make genuine connections and just be great overall. I mean, our HBCU set us up for success. It's no room for anything but excellence, and that's really what they put you in, that type of mindset, and it propels you into again a successful career in life afterwards. So yeah.
In terms of pursuing an HBCU, and if you don't know what it means, students, it's Historically Black College University, HBCU, or higher education. Just kind of go around for every just a takeaway message.
Oh man, oh, that's tough. I guess a takeaway, I guess I would have to say is attending an HBCU will open doors that you would have never imagined in your life. My HBCU has taken me places. I mean, I've been to the red carpet in Beverly Hills. I've been with the NBA. I mean, just things that I would have never dreamed of, happening so quickly for me. I'm 23, and I've been in rooms, and I've been to the sports Emmys. I've just been all over the place just because of being involved at my HBCU. And that's why I'm so glad Margaret said what she said. Do things that you enjoy, that you love. You don't want to find yourself in a situation where, like you said, you're just doing stuff to look good on your resume or your transcript. Like, no, do the things that you enjoy, because that's what's going to stick out and stand out for people. So do your research, man. Pick an HBCU. That's what I'm here to do, is advocate for our HBCUs. So do your research and really look into it, and look at the people that come out of HBCUs as well, and look at their stories too. And that'll also help you, look and see, which one's best for you, or if this is where you want to go. So yeah, there you go.
Thanks, Aaliyah. Appreciate it. Jordan.
Yeah, I can't agree with Aaliyah enough. At HBCUs, the community is so strong. You'll be able to make connections and relationships that could potentially last you for the rest of your life. You'll be able to make networks. You'll be able to network with people that could maybe give you opportunities that, like Aaliyah said, you never thought you would have had. So I definitely would consider looking at an HBCU. For me, it's family out here, and I can't. There's nothing I wouldn't change a thing. Basically, I'm so glad being here, and I think you should definitely look into it. So,
all right, thanks, Jordan.